Lawformeteor710 has joined the stream on Twitch. Plodplodbot has joined the stream on Twitch. Plodplod has joined the stream on Twitch. Lawformeteor710 has joined the stream on YouTube. Plodplod has joined the stream on YouTube.
Plod, plod.
Hello, 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 here we are. Then there is a plod stream this week, and this is it. We are here, we made it. How are we doing? Welcome in, Lawful. Good to see you. We don't often stream on a Friday. But here we are doing just that. It's nice. It's alright. It's the same as ever. Yeah, right. Hope you've had a good week. It's kind of weird. I'm going to forget what day it is. I will definitely forget what day it is during stream today because it's a bit unusual. But we're just going to do some truly Bedrock stuff. We've still got more bricks to place, and that's mainly what we're going to be doing today. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I sort of know why the music was glitchy. It was kind of weird. Cold and wet this week. Yeah, much the same. The beginning of our week was very cold and wet. Very, very, very wet. The last 2 days it's cleared up. We haven't had quite so much wet. It's been cold but not wet yesterday, today. But there's more wet on the way for us at the weekend. It's just miserable. One thing I want to do is I want to start running. I want to try and get fit when I go running. I haven't done running. I don't do running. But I used to cycle a lot, but my bike's a bit broken, and I figured, well, if I run, then I don't have to worry about my bike. It's just me and my feet and my shoes and stuff. So I've got some proper running shoes. In fact, they're just behind you. They're just down there, but they're in a box. I've got some proper running shoes that I'm going to use for running, and I've got like a strap. I'm going to put my arm so I can have my phone on my arm and earbuds and stuff in. So, but yeah, it's just been cold and dark and wet and horrible, and I don't really want to do it in that weather. Not my first time. On Tuesday, we went from a low of 0 degrees to a high of 19. Groover said that swings like that large should be illegal. Yeah, 0 to 19. That's a lot to take in. That is a big old swing. Yeah, I haven't cycled really since before lockdown, before COVID. I used to cycle to and from work every day, but now I walk to and from work every day because it's a lot nearer. But yeah, so I figured I want to get fitter again, so I'm going to start running. But yes, maybe sort of mid-January when the days are getting lighter again. That's when I'm thinking I might start now. We'll see how it goes. Intentions and all of that. Right, we've had a game update. If I get myself out of the way, let's go this way. Oh, you still can't see it. Truly Bedrock logo's in the way. Right down in the corner there, sort of down here somewhere, it says 1.21.130 because that's what we are on now. Mojang have introduced some nice stuff in this update. They've also introduced some not so nice stuff, as some Truly Bedrock members found out this week. None of that should affect us on stream today, hopefully, but but yeah, there's always something. Right, let me pop into the Truly Bedrock server, and we shall get doing the things we've got to do. You used to cycle a lot too, many years ago in a galaxy far, far away. Awesome. Yeah, I used to enjoy it. It used to be a bit hairy sometimes on some of the roads, but yeah, you can get a long way on a bike without a lot of effort. So I might try and take that up again. I'm lucky that we live just on the outskirts of the city, just outside of a city, and the city that we live in has a bike hire scheme, and an electric bike hire scheme. That's quite good fun. So I don't really need to worry about repairing my bike anymore. I could just go and hire a bike for a few hours. It's a bit.
Cryonic Mitten has joined the stream on Twitch.
It's pay per minute though, which is a bit annoying. Hey, Cryonic Mitten, welcome in. Heard any dad jokes lately, says Plodbot, or any bad dad jokes? I heard one this week, but I can't remember it. You know what it's like. But hey, Cryonic Mitten. Oh, I call you Mitten, actually. That's a better name, isn't it? It's taking a while, isn't it? Would like to survive. There we go. Here we are. Right, so I've been a bit busy over here at my industrial area doing a few things. Let me show you what I have been doing. First of all, I have completely filled up this shulker box with brick blocks, which is great because that's the main thing I've been doing over here. So I've been trading with these guys, buying iron, and well, selling iron and then buying bricks. But in the meantime, I've also been playing with my mob farm. And what I wanted to do with my mob farm, I broke it and fixed it and broke it and fixed it. But I needed to do something with it, and for the something I wanted to do with it, I'll show you in a minute. I needed to go and do a bit of exploring. I didn't do any of this on video. I didn't record it. So I'm just going to show you what I did on stream instead. I might eventually show it on video. But yeah, if I go up this janky little staircase here, which I don't think I've shown you before anyway, but then I'm going to ignore that and go along this way, along this corridor a bit. Along here, just along here. It's not very far, don't worry. I mean, it's far enough for me to stop talking and get awkward. But I hear a bad dad joke every time Balrog joins a stream. Yeah, he does so well with those. Here we go. This is where I'm going. So we've got ourselves a geode, and I basically got all the stuff out of this because I wanted the amethyst. There is another one. The reason I went for this one in particular is there's another one over there and up a bit. I haven't actually got to. I looked it up on Chunk Base, so there's two within a short distance of each other, which is kind of what I wanted. And the reason I wanted all the amethyst is I wanted to make some tinted glass, because I wanted to be able to see what's happening inside the mob farm. So let's get back up to the mob farm, shall we? Go back down the stairs. And up here. Do a bit of eating while I'm here. Oh, I need to top up on the carrots as well. Hello llama, waiting for me at the top of the stairs. I'm going to be lazy because I can. I'm lazy in the right direction. Oh dear. Oh dear, you look a bit lost. We'll help you out in a minute. Here we go. So a bit of tinted glass on the front of the mob farm so that we can see things coming down. And also, look, I've got some chests along here, and I've got a little guy organising it all. Look, so he'll take stuff out of there, and he'll organise it for us. And yeah, we can see what's going on in the mob farm there. We can get in and have a little sneaky poke at them, or we could switch it on and let it do its thing. But yeah, it's a lot more satisfying being able to actually see what's happening inside there. I did it mainly because I could hear mobs, and but I couldn't see them. They weren't dropping down. And I realised there was a shelf at the top there that I kind of left in. So I wanted to basically make sure that I could see that things were coming down and not getting stuck. And indeed, there they are, coming down and not getting stuck. I think that guy might be struggling with the head that we've given him. And we just pop round and dump some stuff in there. Let me take that off you, little guy. You go and find something else. Two of those, have you? They go in the heads box, which is that one there. Yeah, there weren't any weaponsmith ones in there apparently, so that's why he's confused. He'll get those arrows sorted out though, no problem. Right, we'll turn that off. Let's put that guy out of his misery, shall we? Wait there, sir, wait there. Right, come with me. Up you come, matey. Do have to keep doing this. I probably need to get rid of some of that grass, because I think that's where they're spawning. I'll have to leave that, please. Thank you. There he goes. Tinted glass was a great addition. Yeah, I was scouring the shopping district for it because I'm surprised no one was selling it. There is a glass shop. Elagium has put in a glass shop, and it's got all the coloured glass, but it didn't have tinted. There was a little box with some tinted glass in it, but I don't think it was for sale. So yeah, I went ahead and made my own. Back. Yeah, the mob farm is doing pretty well. Did I grab it from there? No, it was the other side. I mean, the other thing I probably should have done while I'm here, and that I didn't do, was put a crafter on this chest, because I'm just getting loads of iron and I need to turn it into blocks. There's just so much of it, but at the moment I don't really have any inventory space to do anything like that. So I guess we'll go and start doing something useful. Well, one thing to do before I do that, actually, I do have some emeralds on me. Good. Hi guys, can I top up my carrots, please? Thanks. That should be plenty for now. Right, let's go. We're going to go place some bricks. It's really helpful while designing farms to make sure mobs are moving as intended. Yeah, these guys were definitely getting stuck, and I could hear them. I could tell something wasn't right. And yeah, it turns out there was a 2-block shelf at the top of the drop chute that they were all gathering on. And obviously removing that meant I've got more spiders coming down, because there weren't any spiders coming down. I still need to work out what to do with the spiders, because they do obviously go back up the drop chute again, which is a little bit annoying. I know there's a trick you can do with coral fans, but it doesn't always work. So I might grab some of those and see if we can fix things up. But yeah, I was trying to fix it on my phone, and that wasn't ideal because, well, bad thing. Right, but we have a whole load of bricks, and we have shulkers of them. We were actually doing that big long building over there, and I don't think we finished it yet. Now, I would put the camera account on, but because we've updated to the new version, the camera account no longer works. Yeah, we've got some gaps in there, but I don't think we can do much with that because they're half slabs. Okay, so we did finish that one. I didn't realise we'd finished it. So I think that means we are then free to start on almost any of the others. Let's have a little sleep. I didn't say hi when I joined the server. Let me just see. I think Jade is on. Yeah. I was rude. Did she say hi to me? No, that's fine. Didn't miss anything. Yeah, I might get some more tinted glass and turn the whole of that drop chute into glass. Right, actually, before we start laying bricks, I'm gonna pop down and empty my inventory out a little bit, and we'll get some shears, get rid of the wool. So yeah, all this in the video was part of a time lapse, and you'll see we still do have bits of time lapse. I don't think we've got any terracotta related stuff. So I'll do that. Hell garden and amethyst. Put it in that box as well. Oh, that's not how you spell amethyst. Mr. Teal. There we go. So that can have those in there. Oh, and I guess the calcite can go in there too. I don't know where else I've put that. Smooth basalt. And then I'll just empty the rest of my rubbish out here. Good, and they can have them as well. Is there anything else I don't want? No, we're all good. And I was going to get some shears, wasn't I? They're all gathering in the same place, these guys. They picked just get 2 pairs of shears. You know we're going to use them up. Cool, there we go. How's the version launcher coming along? I know one of you was working on one. Yeah, we are. So Alien Doctor has been really good. He's been doing a great job on it. I do have it installed. I've been one of the testers for it. I was also the first one. Oh, it looks like we started on this house. I also found some issues with it, so it wasn't quite working for me. And I need to do a little bit of testing. So at the moment, I'm not using it for right now. I've just got the game installed properly again. But I'll probably do a little bit more testing on it over the weekend. Because it is coming along well. It is kind of working for the most part. Basically, there's no real errors with the code itself, with the actual product. But we are finding issues with Windows configuration and stuff. So the way Windows is set up on different people's machines, and there is some additional bits of software that we need to get as well. That when we first got it and installed it, we didn't realise we were going to need those things. Nothing that costs money, but you know, you kind of there's a few dependencies that Alien didn't realise were actually dependencies, but it is fine. It kind of works. Oh, phone call. A nice phone call. Let's get rid of all the wool first, I think, and then we'll get onto the bricks. It'll make it easier that way around. And again, I probably should have bought my beacon. Would be a little bit quicker. Fine, it's fine. There we go. This way. There we are. Rip. I've got so much brown wool now. Came up a little bit high this time. Don't know why I came up quite so high. Go. Is that all the wool? I think it is all the wool from that building. Get rid of those. Got all the wool, and now we can start on all the wool. Yes. See how that's going. Right. So we're just going to fill in from here. We'll get up to that level in a minute, and then we'll fill in that wall. Fun. Okay. And now we'll go along and do this wall. Well, that's what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do just one layer at a time all the way around. What we've got there? Yep. We'll some more bricks out of here. Go. Pop it for wool. Seems a reasonable swap. Epic music for laying lots of bricks. That's what you want. Yeah, tell me how your weeks have been going. I hope they've been okay. Mine's been a week of ups and downs, both personally and professionally. We've had some interesting issues at work this week. This one just wants a layer here. That still wants to carry on that way, so this wants to go along that corner there. And then I want to... I've kind of cornered myself, haven't I? Break these, and then we'll put them in from that end. That's it. And we can do these. I guess we should try and do this at the same time. Just fill that bit in. Can I reach that far bit? Yes. There we go. And that one. Does that want to go to the end? Yeah, it does. All of these want filling in, really. Okay, this is we need to be a bit clever. We'll just do that. And again, we're going to have to leave a gap at the top because of the slab. You can't really notice it from here, can you? And you won't notice it from above because of the overhang, so it'll be okay. Only you and I will know. Okay, let's do these other walls then. Easier this side. work. Go around the corner pod. That's it. Place the block. All the way along. I do like being able to place blocks quickly. There's something very satisfying about it. If the wall is going here, then actually that roof has come out too far. Yeah, I think I might want to take that roof down and then have the bricks going all the way up there. I didn't mean to drop down this side. I think that's right. I think I want to take all of that out like that. And then have brick coming down like that, really. And do we need it right at the top? Yeah, we do, because it's a... Actually, no, we didn't. Oh well, got it there now. Okay. Fill this in. Randomly, of course. And we'll carry on doing the layer up thing, otherwise we won't be able to get to the other walls at the same time. Got a little bit of a cold. I think it probably says as much on the scrolly text. You might have seen that by now. And weirdly, my eyes are watering right now, which is a little bit strange. You know what it's like when you get really tired? I am really tired, actually. I haven't had enough sleep. And your eyes start watering. It's gonna, please. Oh, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Might have to get my glasses. Might help. Allergies could be. I don't think it is. I think I've just got a cold. There is an awful lot of nasty diseases going around at the moment. Loads of people have had flu, and by that I mean a proper nasty flu going around. There's a worse strain of it this year than in previous years, and lots of people are suffering. But I've had my jab, I've had my flu injections, so I won't get proper flu, hopefully. I've made a mistake again. I need to be building up this wall at the same time. Oh no. Grab some things. Is this lit up enough? I think it's a bit dark in that corner. Don't want mobs spawning in here particularly. I'm going to have to get myself some more scaffolding in a minute. Should have got that out of the toolbox actually, because we were in that box that had a load of it. I didn't think to grab more scaffolding. Right, we'll finish this roof off. Oh, and that, yeah, I was meant to be getting over there, wasn't I? Whoop. Did you see that? That block lag or something, I definitely placed it. And it disappeared before our very eyes. So I meant to walk on it. Right, we just want one block all the way along here. There we go, then that wall is done. Now we just need to get up to the top of this one. Excellent. We do have a couple of new music tracks. Is this one of the newer ones? No, I don't think it is actually. But I've added 3 new tracks to the playlist just before stream today. I've also added some more tracks to our Christmas playlist, but my Christmas playlist isn't quite working yet. You might be glad to know. So probably next stream, maybe on Monday, we'll get the Christmas music going. It's not the last weekend before Christmas yet. That'll be next weekend. So We'll get the winter holiday playlist on the go very soon. Just don't tell Karaoke because she hates that kind of thing. Hey dude, why are you spawning in here? Just to know where you came from. It's under here somewhere maybe? And this is lower slab, so even though it's dark, it's you shouldn't be spawning in there. This has all got carpet on. Just know where we came from. Okay, but I think that building is done. There's a gap up there. Oh yeah, I was going to buy a spyglass the other day and I didn't have the right gold for it. I think there's a problem. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go and get some more scaffolding. So have a bite to eat. Oh, okay, it's dark over there. I can see it's dark. Probably where the zombie came from. Hi guys. Yeah, spider just spawned right down under that house there. Right, so this area needs a bit of lighting up, doesn't it? That's better. That's probably where the zombie came from too. Chat has been making Eric Christmas songs recently. Your playlist has got to be better than that. Excuse me. Yeah. My eyes would sometimes automatically shut when tired. One time I was driving back from West Texas. Whoops. Ouch. Yeah, I've got a friend who I don't think he has this problem anymore, but in his 20s he would get very tired, and he actually had very mild kind of narcolepsy, which is when you just randomly go to sleep. He had a friend, and they would both drive each other to work. They would take it in turns. So when his friend was driving him, he would be in the passenger seat and he would be chatting away, and then he would fall asleep. And like sometimes in the middle of a sentence, and so his friend would carry on driving him, and in like half an hour he would wake up and carry on with his sentence. His friend would have to be having to remember what they were talking about. It was quite amusing by the sound of it. Mitten says, by the way, the Xbox One 12130 is buggy. Fish are rendering in as red, purple, or black cubes. When you kill them, they render in as bones and dead tropical fish. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, so one of it's just tropical fish that are doing that, or all of them. Let's do those things. We'll have a little look at that. What did I come down for? Scaffolding. There we go. Let's pop that up. I'll just have a stack. That'll be fine. No, I got 2 stacks. Why not? Why not? What was weird is I was wide awake, but my eyes just shut. Fortunately, my older sister was with me and took over driving for an hour. That's good. Yeah, driving when you're tired. It's as bad as driving when inebriated. It's what they say sometimes. Right, let's have a little look at the river, shall we? See if we can see any fish. This would just be normal, like cod and stuff. In fact, let's have a little sleep. We'll be able to see them better. But over where the industrial base is, we've got a bit of there's a bit of a tropical, warm ocean over there. We've got drowned and we've got squid. We've got some normal looking salmon. Yeah, they look okay to me. Got any cod? Don't think we get cod in the river, do we? We have to go the other side. Got the ocean on the other side. any cod around here? We've got a crafting table. Yeah, there's just ordinary looking cod. So I think these fish might be okay, but a tropical fish might be a bit weird. We could go and have a look at some of the tropical fish in a minute. We had to drive to New Mexico to repossess an English Mastiff she had sold a guy. She heard he wasn't a good dog owner, and I was her chauffeur, a bodyguard. Oh, it's horrible when you have to when that happens. Yeah, some friends of ours, they had a batch of puppies and sold them. But one of them, the owner just kept sending back and didn't like, so they ended up keeping that dog. Lovely, lovely dog. That they did. I don't know why I placed it there. I want it with me. Right, let's get rid of the wool on this building. This is a nice, easy one to do, isn't it? We ran out of brown wool on this one, so that's why we've got white wool in here too. I mean, this stuff at the top, I don't mind about that. It's fine. Might as well leave that there. That's not going to do anybody any harm. It's just the stuff at the bottom we need to move. Most of these shotgun boxes are empty. Excuse me. Let's put them to good use, shall we? For the moment. I'll put my spare shears in there too. I'm almost breaking the blocks in time with the music, but not quite. Slightly annoying. There we go. Right, let's get some of those. I need to work out where the corners are, don't I? That right? No. There. There we go, that's the way. Right. I'll do one wall at a time this time. In fact, do it all from the ground. Whoop! No, not there. Whoops! Oh, I've ruined it now. These do look really odd and boxy when they're just brick and nothing else. But we are obviously going to add doors and windows and extra and stuff. Why can't I place directly above? Weird. There we are. Empty of that. And this one along here. Make sure I haven't done that wall yet, because otherwise I'll be trapping myself in the building. Right, one more wall and then this house is done. Do this one from the outside, in fact do it on top. Oh, oh, I thought I did pick block. It was just a bit slow. There we go, that's another one done. Then we've got just these three. I was going to say these last two. Okay, this one and those two. Right, let's get the shears again. This time we do want to break the wall because it's visible on the outside. So the upper wall we come down to. Make sure we are working out where the corners are going, because otherwise it kind of defeats the object of putting the wool there in the first place. Although it's partly there to guide where the roof should go. Thinking about cycling in England must get interesting as much wet weather you'll have. Yeah. The saying is, there's no wrong weather. There's just wrong clothing. So, yeah, I've got a load of kind of winter cycle gear and summer cycle gear. Because I did do it in all weathers. It's interesting in the snow, I tell you. That's a lot of lots of mud streaks up people's backs. Yeah, we definitely have mud guards on our bikes. I wouldn't want to ride a bike without mud guards on. I've seen what happens when you do. Yeah, you definitely do get a bit mucky. Even with mud guards. Again, I'm breaking the wool where I don't need to. That bit doesn't need to be broken, so I'll leave that one there for now. When we come to do interiors, we'll worry about those. Okay, now I do need to stop cut. All of those, apart from one. Put the box back in there. Let the wool despawn because I don't have a space for it now. This is just, yeah, just a rectangle, isn't it? Might have an interesting roof, but it's a boring shape underneath. And that's okay. Sometimes boring shapes are necessary. We can always add some more bits to it. When we come to do the texturing, we could maybe sneak in a little extra kind of outbuilding or something. Oh! Oh yeah, the reason my hair is flat, I've realised. I thought this was a game bug, but it's not. It's if I take my helmet off. Look, there we go. Spiky hair now. I was going to do this in third person with the music on, but it's actually quite hard. Is that working? Kind of working. I'm placing the wrong box everywhere. Right, okay, that's enough of that. Enough of that. Get that scaffolding we got to good use. Great crew cut of the helmet, yeah. I've got to remember now that I've taken my helmet off. Yes, I complained a while back that they'd taken this smile away from the character creator thing, and they've added it back in. Look, it is slightly different than what I had. Don't know if you can see the difference. Yeah, basically this is they've renamed it. It's called Toothy Grin before. And now it's, I think they called it Rabbit Teeth, because it's the teeth are whiter in the middle than on the outside. So it does look a bit weird. It's not quite the same smile that I used to have, but it's close enough. I'm not even sure. I don't think that's the right haircut either. Should we check it out? I think I might need to change my hair. I don't like that hair. Body, hair. I think it's the same style that I used before, but it doesn't look the same to me because I think they've changed it. Let's find which one do I have. That's the one I've got. Yeah, Spiky Pompadour is the one that I used to use, but I'm pretty sure they've changed it so it doesn't look the same as it did. That one. Whoops. That one might be better, actually. Oh, I might go with that. Yeah, I think I prefer that for now, anyway. Oh, it didn't. I didn't apply it, did I? I forgot the stupid apply button. Right, here we go. Which one did I choose? There's so many to choose from now. I'm back on Spiky Pompadour. It was that one, wasn't it? Equip, that's what I need to hit. There we go. That's kind of better-ish. It's not, still not quite right, is it? Okay. Stop mucking about with my hair. Okay, well I said I wasn't going to remove this wall, and I am now, because it's in the way. What have I done with my chat? Bring it all the way back down. There we go. Should ignore the Enderman that's doing weird things around me. On Xbox, every update would change my skin or just outright remove it. Gave up caring about what my character looked like. Yeah. It's annoying that they just can't keep it consistent. Especially for, you know, for content creators like me. If they want us to be able to make content, then we need to keep a specific and consistent look. That's kind of part of our, for me, the look of my character is kind of part of my brand. So I need it to be consistent. And it's annoying when they do these things. We'll just about do this. Bring the wall along from here, then we'll come back and do that end gable. Do this one first. There we go. So side walls are done. Don't need one above here. But we do need that there. Going all the way up. Up, stop. Okay, there was those in, and that's the lot. Definitely a bit dark in here, isn't it? Hope you're enjoying this groovy music. I feel like I should be getting up and doing some kind of weird dancey thing, but I'm not into weird dancey things, as you can tell by me doing that. What the heck was that? I never did. I was into discos when I was a kid. Cheesy 80s music, because it was the cheesy 80s at the time. But I never did nightclubs or anything like that, so never got into the rave scene in the 90s. I was an indie kid in the 90s. Britpop was my thing. It's a weird thing, and the 90s kind of split everybody into two. You were either into the dance music, dancey, trancey, ravey music, or you were into indie and Britpop. Certainly in the UK, that's what it's like in the States. I seem to be trapped inside this building. Right, where were the zombies I could hear? They were hanging around outside somewhere. Unless they were underneath. I can't see them now, so we'll ignore that. Have a little sleep, try and get rid of the cold and the wet. Apparently my daughter watched the reboot Star Trek movies recently. She was confused why a Brit, Cumberbatch, played Khan in the reboot. Wasn't he played by a Brit in the original? Wasn't Khan? I can't remember. Not that it really matters. I was a teenager during disco. Definitely didn't partake in that dance nonsense. Yeah. I'm gonna put my hat back on. The thing is, in there, it doesn't go flat. It's only when we look at it in game, I just lose the top of my head. Makes me look. I'm gonna have a board patch on top or something. It's really weird. But yeah, without a hat, it's fine. But also, I don't know. The blinks are taking a lot longer. You see, my character's just closing his eyes and falling asleep there. Yeah, I'm not sure about that hairstyle either. I'm very tempted to change it again. I'll leave it for now. Guess I should do that off camera. Unless you want to design my new look with me. We could do that if you want to. Okay, again I need to remember where these were. I think I've already gone too far. Tiny little building this one. Right. But we do want it to come all the way down to ground level, so we can put those there and that. Then we can get rid of the rest of these, so we know what we're doing. Told you we'd need more shears. I actually did some planning ahead for once. Did you notice? I actually had a little bit of forethought. That never happens. Who is this plod? Ricardo Montalban, who was born in Mexico. Ah, yeah. I told her it was because of how big a star Cumberbatch was. There is a bit of a tradition. I don't know if you've noticed this. We've certainly noticed it on this side of the pond. But a lot of movies like to cast Brits as baddies. Just a thing. Happens a lot. There are more villains, Brits cast as villains in American movies than as heroes. Just, it happens all the time. And if you're watching a movie, an American action movie, and there's an English guy in it, and you're not sure who the villain is yet, it's gonna be them. Almost every time. The English or British guys always turn out to be the villains in American movies. I say always, obviously it's a big generalisation, but 9 times out of 10. And I'm not saying Hollywood's racist or something, but you know. The boot fits. Right. Again, we've got a gap at the top that we're not going to worry about. But also, playing villains is fun. A lot of British actors like being villains. So, maybe it's just a bit of that. She's a purist when it comes to remakes, reboots. Even though she wasn't born yet for the original Star Wars trilogy, she did not like the changes they made for the re-releases. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure about some of them. I'll be honest. I'm with her on some of that. But also, to argue it the other way, if you're gonna remake something exactly, then why bother remaking it at all? You know, surely the point of a remake is to make it slightly different from the original, because otherwise you might as well just re-release it. If you're not going to make it different in some way, then, you know, you're just making exactly the same movie again.
Twitch adverts in 5 minutes.
Oh gosh, it's that time already. Go and snooze them. Job done. Yeah, that's fine. well, almost get rid of the wrestler wall now. Kind of strange. Yeah, we get rid of the top wall and we'll just go based on the bottom layout. This is the trickiest, weirdest building. I'm glad we got the roof done on it because that would be the trickiest bit. But even the walls are a little bit weird. I did it purely to give myself a challenge, so certainly have achieved that. Right, those are just diagonal straight along there. Like so. And then we've got 2 blocks there, that one and that one. Good, and then we're just going to build all of that up. As I've built up those pillars, we might as well build this end up first. Okay. We'll hop around all of these. Hopefully we'll get this building done before the break. That's not the last one, is it? Or is it? It might be the last building, actually. So if we can get it done before the break, we've done a good thing, and we can start thinking about the next things we want to do. Because ever so slightly awkward. Not the worst thing in the world, moving around here, but it's not the easiest thing either. Right, we definitely want to build those up a bit more. Oh, what a time to run out of bricks. Oh, that's not going to work. That way thought it'd be easier. Gonna need to do... I can do it from there? Yeah, that's it. Ow. Okay, we'll do this from the inside. The thing is, I don't need to go all the way up. I will anyway. It's just going to be easier, isn't it? Perfect. Right, let's get out of here. What a weird building. Yeah, the roof looks a bit strange now. It needs some stairs underneath on the sides. Did we do that on the other side? No, we didn't. So yeah, it looks a little bit odd. Still needs a bit of consideration. Not quite right, is it yet? But have we done all the others? I think we have. Have a quick fly around, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's no framey buildings left. It's all they're all solid walls. Wow, what a great job! So next up, we need to start thinking about how we're going to texture it all. Well, we don't need to think about it too much because we've kind of got our answer over there. We're going to follow that kind of pattern with the. Going to use copper bars for the windows. We'll put in some bricks. We'll pop in lots of granite. Probably more granite than we've used here, actually. And yeah, the lichen and the vines and things. I just need to do that for all of those buildings. One thing I'm a little worried about is whether I've got enough granite. So we might actually do a little bit of caving to go and find some granite after the break. But I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to go and have a break.
Twitch adverts in 5 minutes.
And I'll see you in, well, less than 5 minutes. Get up here so we're safe. And what do you think are the chances that someone's going to raid us while we on our Be Right Back screen? We'll find out. See you in a minute. There he is, Lloyd nicking my my crafting table back in Respawn. Little clip at the end of the be right back there. Right, welcome back everybody. Here we are. We're still where we were. Look. Let's go and have a sleep, I guess, as we're up here in my bedroom. How was your break? Hope you had a bit of a stretch and whatever you needed to do. Okay, so we're going to have a little change of task now. So I think what we'll do is obviously we need to go and get rid of all the stuff in my inventory right now. So we'll take the quick way down. Oops. Maybe I'll fly. Be a little bit safer. Do I still have the shulker box full of bricks? I do, good. Right, pop down to the storage now then. Dump a load of stuff. Sloy is always an unknown variable in every situation. This is very true. Right, bricks are going to go in there, so I'll get rid of those. I'll put, actually, they're not all bricks in that shulker now, is it? Put the bricks away. Bricks. We'll get the wool out of here as well. Wool. Probably some in there. Oh no, there's not actually. These guys are frozen. They're fine. They just need a nudge. There you go. They've woken up now. There's nothing there for you to sort. You've been busy sorting. Well, have some arrows. Oh, you might as well have the wool as well. Might as well set you going, and the shears. And actually, there's some stuff in there. Stuff in there. You can have those. Oh, look at all that lovely stuff. Not at all bad. Right, we'll replace that. We'll pop it there. Where's my redstone? There it is. There we go, that's the way to sort that out. Do I have any others with stuff in? Yeah, that's got stuff in as well. Oh, lots of stuff. Look at all those signs. Right, redstone. We'll do the same again for that one then. I might as well keep the hoppers on me for a minute. There we go. Any of these other boxes need sorting out? Oh, yep, that one. Yep, and that was just full of dirt, that blue one, which actually I wanted to place in a particular place. I'll put those hoppers back because there are hoppers to be sorted. Use me. We will be using your hotbar swapper. Possibly. I set one up at the other end as well because they're so useful. I mean, I'm going to use it now just because you mentioned it. Because, you know. They're kind of weird. They're kind of useful and also at the same time, you know, not. I don't know. I haven't really got used to it yet. I like the fact... I like them. I just don't know... I can't decide whether they're really useful or not. They kind of help with swapping inventory. What I do like, though, is I can just hover my thing over there and hit the number and it goes into the thing. So and then I could, like, swap that with the water bucket. So I could then go, like, 8 and then swap it back like that in the inventory too, so that's pretty nice. Pretty specific needs and use cases, yeah. I think it's good if you like switching from combat to building to mining. Yeah, if you have a different hotbar or a different set of tools for different tasks, if you're that organised and you've got enough tools to do that with. I need to put all this stuff in the sorting system downstairs too, because I'll forget that these are here. Go and do that as well. Let's have a little bit of a sort out. Clear our mess up. Poor golems have gone from an empty chest to having like 5 shulker boxes I'm giving them to sort out. Like that one. And that one. Those 2 are empty. Look at it all just pouring in. One of those actually had hoppers in at one point. There we go. A couple of them. That will all start coming down from there now. Yeah, there it goes. There you go. Don't complain you're not busy. You don't know what to do with that sugar, do you? I think it goes in mob drops, which is that one. Yeah, that's got sugar in. You'd be able to find that. Yeah, that'd be fine. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I was just going to check before we go. That's in there. Yeah, no, we're fine. Good, right, we're going to go for a little trip. Oh, actually, I might need more rockets. Yeah, different pallets for building. Yeah, need a smarter golem mod pack. Yeah, that would be really useful, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to grab some more rockets. Because we're going to go on a little bit of a trip, I think. We're going to have a change of scene. So I'll put those back and grab them. Oh, already had a load. Look, didn't realise I had a spare stack on me. Right. Because then we're going to go over to the winter holiday area, and I need to go and check the coordinates again and make sure I know where we're going. We can probably go in the nether, I just need to make sure I know which tunnel to go down. So give me a second, I'm going to have a little look in the Discord. Trying to remember where I'm going to go in order to find stuff.
Wiggly has joined the stream on Twitch.
Wriggly Giggly, Rob, how are you doing, mate? I haven't seen you for ages. Long time no see. Have you played Beardy's new pack? Funnily enough, kind of yes. Because what I've done is I've transferred my Perfect World 2 world over to his new pack, and it works. So I've done that, but I haven't actually played with any of the new create stuff with all the cardboard and the sorting out and the frogs and stuff. I haven't done any of that. I still need to figure all of that stuff out. So yeah, I'd like to get into that. That's the shopping channel. I don't need to be in there. Right, do we have somewhere there's a post that tells me where stuff is? Not in the info bit, that would be really useful. No, it's not. General thing. Talk of glitches, it's the same place as a Halloween district, but you know, I can't, I'm not entirely sure. Is it in... yeah, okay. Right. Minus 4,000 by minus 1,000 in the overworld. That's fine. Right, we'll go in the nether, but we know which direction. Go in. Basically negative, but mainly negative X. Yeah, great to see you, Rob. How are you doing? What are you up to these days? Yep. Ah! There we go. Picked up the ROG handheld, so had to add a controller mod so I can play it, but for some reason the jetpack wouldn't work. Oh no, that's annoying. Right, we want to go down in the X, which is this way. Okay, good. I would fly, but I don't know how far to fly. Mining area and holiday island. Good. Let's hope there's a sign for the holiday island. Or wait, it's not that. That's too simple. I mean, if it's 4,000 and we want to be 500 blocks down here. My maths is right. Around about here somewhere. There's a cave. There's an entrance over there. Look, is that where we're going? But still working at the same place. Had a second daughter. Got 3 kiddos. Oh, congratulations on the second daughter. I don't think this is it. I don't think that's it. Yeah, congratulations. That is amazing news. I want to go for 4,000. No, I don't want to be 400 then. I want to be... You want to divide it by 8. So obviously I divide by 4 is 1,000. Yeah, 500 is right. 500 is right, isn't it? Is that the holiday district? If it was a holiday district, I think it would be signed. Let's go on a little bit further. We really need to work on these corridors, don't we? Maybe I should be doing that. Okay, here's a sign. There's a sign coming up. Holiday district that way. Okay, so if I fly all the way down to the end of this corridor, then we get there. Right, okay. Turning 2 in May? Wow. That's gone quick. Here we go. Getting through. Portals take so long. What's weird is if you're playing in creative, then portals don't take so long to load everything. So why does it take so long in survival? Who knows? Right, so this is our holiday district. It's a big mushroom island, as you can see. Let's have a sleep, even though it's a mushroom island. But nothing's going to spawn. I just still want to sleep. There we go. We don't have vibrant visuals on, you might have noticed. It's not really deliberate, but it's fine. So we've got our Halloween district kind of over whichever way. I think that's the beginning of it, and over that way is kind of Halloweeny stuff. But over this way is our winter holiday Christmas district. Here it is. Look, lots of lovely snow to crunch on. We came here before, if you remember. We picked up our Secret Santa. We know who we're buying a present for. At least I do. I haven't shared it with you. I need to actually get on and do that at some point. And then, if you remember, we did snow globes last year. So for the winter holiday screen weekend, later in nearer Christmas, we'll be decorating all of these. You might start seeing people decorate them before then, actually, but you'll see that happen. But it's not quite snowy enough. I mean, this bit's fine. But there's still a whole load of Mushroom Island around here that's not covered in snow. And that's something we will want to muck in with and help. So we've got a little snow farm out over there. So I'm going to grab some snow and we're going to be placing it for the rest of today's stream. Did I check your chat history? Oh, good memory. Oh, well. Okay, so wait. There's 1810-2. That's quite a bit of difference. Yeah, 8 years between each of them. It's quite consistent. So last time in chat, you were telling us you just found out your wife is pregnant. Time flies. Yeah, you must have checked.
Maribel Jade just raided us with 18 viewers.
Hello. Welcome in, Jade.
Sound Alerts has joined the stream on Twitch.
Hey, Sound Alerts. How are you all doing? Welcome in. Let me stop running around and actually... Oh, yeah, let me take the hat off. Otherwise my hair's weird. And I always blink when I start looking at the camera. How are we doing? Welcome in, Jade. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you are all well. Tell me what Jade was up to on stream. Oh, look, I'm blinking again. for a very long time. Open your eyes!
Maribel Jade has joined the stream on Twitch.
Do I keep my eyes closed when I'm crouched?
Neon Traveler has
Maybe
joined the
not.
stream on Twitch.
That was my longest blink ever. Welcome in, Jade. Welcome in, Neon, as well. Not all who wander are lost unless you're a Jade. You found us. You found us, Jade. Well done. Not all that lost then. I don't want to use a rocket to get from here to there, but I'm gonna have to, aren't I? The reason it's over here is the snow golems don't place snow on Mushroom Islands, apparently. Something along those lines. I don't know what's happening there. I wouldn't mind the cow side. Well, okay, I've got the mushrooms. But yeah, look, lots and lots of snow. That's what we like. So we'll grab ourselves a bunch. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my shulker boxes down. Pink shulker box. And we'll do that. Grab some more. We were on the hunt for quartz in the Nether. Oh, ever useful stuff, quartz. I can still remember the day my kids shouted at me because I realised you could turn it into blocks and thought, oh, that'd be good for storage. Without realising it, you couldn't turn it back again, and well, I learned the hard way. Do that. I think I might have enough snow now. Put my helmet back on. I don't know how much of this we want covered in snow, but I'm guessing we don't really want to be able to see a lot of the mushroom. What's this stuff called? The grey stuff. So we're just going to place snow around the outside here as well. I'm building with a lot of it, so I need it. Oh, you need it in the block form. Oh, okay. I've got some stonemasons who will sell some for you if you want some. I mean, I suppose I should sell it, but you know, feel free. If you come over to my industrial base, you know where it is, where the entrance is. Pop into the iron farm. There's 4 stonemasons in the corner. And all 4 of them will sell some quartz blocks for you. Because I was meant to give you a load of powdered snow. I've completely forgot to do that, so you can have some quartz instead. Mycelium, thank you. Just couldn't remember the word. I should have remembered it's to do with mushrooms, and I would have remembered. I just couldn't remember. You know what the brain gets like. I've got some as well. Just takes a lot of trading to get it in the quantities you need. Yeah, you get what 12 blocks at a time before they reset their trade or something. It's not ideal. Actually, I might switch. Oh yeah, I don't have a silk touch axe. I've got 2 axes exactly the same. I thought I had lost my axe, so I made another one, and then I realised I hadn't lost my axe after all. Which, yeah. It's a bit embarrassing, even though I was the only one to see it. I was still embarrassed on my own behalf. Yeah, I hope you were successful.
That's terrible even by my standards.
It was terrible.
Blurp has joined the stream on Twitch.
Yeah, to get it in at some point during the stream. It's a rule. He has to use that blurb at some point every stream, including Groover's streams. It is a very good blurb. You're right to be proud of making that one, Dorothy. It's still echoed again. Oh no. Okay. Why did it blurp? Why did blurp echo again? What have we got? We've got microphone. We've got. Oh, my microphone's. I know that should be going over there only. Okay, so it would have come out to you, and it would have come out to me through the sound effects, and then back to you again. Okay, then. Excuse me. So if I change that, where's blurp? I'm going to change it so it is monitor only, and then it should only come through the sound effect panel, and we should only hear it once. Thanks, Lawful. Hopefully that has fixed it. Because what was happening was it putting it straight out to you, and then it was also putting it through my sound effects panel so that I could hear it. But also my sound effects go out to you guys too. So that's why you were hearing it twice. Rid of some things I don't need. I've gotten a lot of mileage from that blurp. Yeah. But don't worry, I'm not going to try the Australian accent that caused it anytime soon. Proper plot derpy music, we like this. Yeah, we go. Power up all of my mycelium. I was thinking I didn't have any. I was thinking of being extra trolly and bringing some powder snow with me, because I thought it might be funny if somebody accidentally starts sinking into powder snow randomly when they're wandering around the holiday district. But yeah, I didn't have any. It can still be done though, and might have to be. I guess once we know who Snow Globe's whose, we could pick someone and change all the snow around their snow globe to powder snow, couldn't we? I think that might have to be done. Bye, Jade! Off to do mum stuff. Enjoy your mum stuff. Mum stuff. Mum stuff. I've always... It's interesting. This is not very interesting at all. But, the way Americans pronounce the word mum, it sounds the same as we would say mum. It's a very subtle mum. So we spell it M-U-M, you guys spell it M-O-M. But it's very hard to hear the difference when people are saying it. It just seems to fit in with whichever accent you've got. But it always sounds like mum to me rather than mom. Maybe it's just because that's what I'm expecting to hear. And it's kind of confirmation bias type thing. But, not to me, sounds totally different. Okay. It is just me then. Being weird, as usual. If we put snow in the water, will it just disappear? It will, won't it? Want to make this a nice gentle slope down, without too many kind of harsh cliff edgy things. Basically, I'm just covering the mycelium and letting the existing terrain do most of the work. Why can't I place a block in front of me? There we go. Ooh, are we just getting a bit of block lag? I think that's what it is. Oh, it's raining, which is weird seeing it rain on snow. Let's sleep that away, shall we? You like to wind her up and say mother. Fair enough. And don't forget the Irish ma'am. Yeah. Not just Irish, actually. Yeah, in Liverpool they say ma'am as well. So different parts of the UK will say different things. But there's a lot of links between Liverpool and Ireland, so it kind of follows. Right, I'm going to smooth it off by putting that along here. I guess we are going to have a sheer cliff, because otherwise I'm going to have to bring this down like at a weird angle, so I guess we'll have a bit of a sheer cliff there. But we'll work out what to do with that another time. The good thing about being here is we're just about loading the snow farm as well, so we're replenishing the stuff that we're using just by being here. Take it down 2 at a time. Oh yeah, cliff would be an excellent place for some powder snow. Yeah, because then you could just walk through it. Could be a little secret entrance. Oh, maybe that's what I should do for my snow globe. I should pick one of these ones. Just make it go underground. A whole secret world underneath. Oh gosh, I might have to do some planning. Design something. Definitely struggling with a tiny little bit of block lag. Okay, I went over the top then, I know I did. It's fine. Need to remember to actually drop down with the terrain for the most part though. Sorry, cow, you're in the way. New update usually equal block lag. Yeah, you're right. It seems to sort itself out after a while. Oh, hello. Oh, you dropped it as well. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Always helps. Yeah. Takes a long time. Doesn't look like we've done much, does it? We did like that corner there and this. Yeah, it takes longer than you think. Do we really want to go up and then down? I guess we do. It's just easier to cover the mycelium, isn't it? With snow. I wonder why they chose this, you know, this design and this stuff for this biome. It's a really weird biome, isn't it? The whole Mushroom Island thing. So it's a really weird thing. mushrooms and the mycelium and all the mushrooms and stuff. It's kind of, yeah, just a really interesting choice. And the fact they decided to make it so that hostile mobs don't spawn on it. Obviously, they had to make it a rare biome because of that. But in a way, it doesn't seem to fit in with a lot of other Minecraft stuff. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Seems to be quite a weird choice. Things to include in the game, but then I guess you could look at some of the nether stuff and think, well, that's quite weird. But it's kind of, it's more in recent updates. They've got a little bit more, I was going to say more realistic, but then, yeah, you look at some of the stuff in recent updates, kind of, yeah, that's not real at all. But they've taken more inspiration, I think, from real life stuff lately, and less of the fantasy stuff. Whereas the game always used to be very much driven by fantasy. They've taken more inspiration from real life lately, I think. I can't pick that shulker up in a minute because filled my inventory of snow. I'll have to wait until we use a stack of it and we'll be able to go and retrieve the shulker. Right, I'm going to do my usual. Make a rectangle and fill it in. Let's kill these mushrooms first. There we go. Not there. Ah! How dare you? Jump scared by a mushroom. Outrageous. You assume for safety? Yeah, because obviously some people... The thing is, I mean, you could just play on it. If you really want it to be that safe and just have no hostile mobs, there's ways of doing it. That's the thing, it's such a rare biome that, well, certainly if you're playing on a random seed, you wouldn't be able to guarantee it. I suppose you could look for a specific seed and spawn in on one. Make it your base. But frankly, it's easy enough to mob-proof any area if you slab it or light it up or some combination of those. Well, I was going to leave it so there wasn't any dirt, basing it was all snow, but yeah, I think I do want to do that. We want it to be snowy, don't we? So many mushrooms. I haven't forgotten the shulker box, by the way. I know I said that when I've freed up a stack, spare inventory slot, I'd go and get it, but I will go and get it eventually. Just seen being given a drop thingy from Wednesday. Yay! I got it too. I got it on Groover's stream yesterday. But yeah, we do have drops enabled on this channel, so you should, if you haven't already got it, you should be getting a little bit of, isn't it a hoodie or something you can wear with your character? But I can probably model it. We can find it in a minute. Let's have a look. Let's go and see what we won. Alright, edit character. Go and have a little look. Pretty sure it was a top that we got. What's the Cozy Cave was the previous one. Oh, was it Coral Blouse? I'm not sure it was that one either. Can't remember. One of these. One of these things we got. Cave game, hoodie. I like the lava thing. Well, was it the ore top? I can't remember. Sent Rob a whisper. You got it yesterday as well. Yeah, I can't remember which one of these it was. Pretty sure it was a top, so it's one of those. The coral blouse makes sense, but that was from 2018, from that update. So when they did all the different celebrating different releases, I can't remember which one it is. One of those, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll carry on wearing that one, shall we? Oh, it's a dress, so I won't wear that. I'm not wear a blouse either. We'll go over the overworld ore top, shall we? We'll wear that for a little while. Oh, I forgot to actually equip it. Never mind. Never mind. You honestly don't remember. Yeah, yesterday's a long time ago. I can't remember yesterday either. Hi! The thing, you're on a mushroom island, you think it's safe, but if you're next to the ocean, you're not. Brilliant, this bit up here. Some desert hoodie by the small pick. Okay. I didn't see that in my list. But I definitely did redeem it. Maybe it's not in tops. Maybe it's in... Oh, it could be in outerwear, maybe. Have another look. Go up here, away from the drowns. We'll have another... Yeah, I think it does that to my hair. There we go. Well, we'll have another little look. What do I need to do? That one. Edit character. Could be outerwear. I'll be wearing that in a couple of weeks' time. Don't worry. Not quite yet. The cherry. This cherry one's pretty cool, isn't it? The boat shark inflatable. There's some cool stuff in here, to be fair. Maybe I've got it and I haven't actually downloaded it properly. Maybe one of these I still haven't downloaded it, even though I've redeemed it. I don't know. But just go with the Christmas thing for now. Festive mug today. A normal Captain Hook one. It's kind of festive-y, I suppose. Shall we, Oh, I didn't save my changes again. I keep forgetting you've got to do that. You actually have to hit the equip button. There's my shulker box. I said I'd get it back. Totally didn't just see it and remember them. Cover the sides as well, not just the tops. We see. You redeemed it even though you'll probably never use it. That's the spirit. Yeah. But you know, it's something for nothing. You might as well redeem it and then you've got it. And if you never use it, you haven't lost anything. And on the off chance you do ever use it, well, you've got it. So, win-win, right? But this terrain's really awkward. But again, just just gonna fill in every time I see something that isn't snow. I guess we want to fill in the water as well. So if I place snow in water, yeah, it does stay there. Well, I'll do this then. Don't know how far down we're gonna go, but we'll do the coast a little bit. Yeah, Liara was pretty much doing the entire island. She got, understandably, a little bit tired of placing snow. So she did put out a little bit of a cry for help. So I'm certainly happy to do my bit. Whereas if you've got a cold like I've got at the moment, and your brain's a little bit fried, just placing snow over a mushroom island. The perfect activity. Feeding my inner pack rat yet. Can't be something for nothing. The fact they're giving away like the character creator costumey things that you can only use in Bedrock Edition, I find that a little bit interesting as well. I don't know what the Java players make of that. Because obviously what they used to do is you'd get capes and things like that you could have in both versions. But now it's the character creator hoodies and things. Oh, I'm out of snow again. Yes, I don't know what the Java players make of that. Mindless placing blocks, mining, or in Groover's case, speed running are great activities when you're drained and want to stream. Yeah, I keep thinking maybe I should do speed runs too. I can't remember which of these two shall, because I'm taking blocks out of both of them, I think. Back to things we don't
C0D3GR1 has joined the stream on Twitch.
Hey, Cut Girl! I forgot. I was gonna change the. I was gonna make the bot look out especially for you and say your name properly. I never did. I think I've even got that on my to-do list to do. So I will get round to that eventually. Code Girl, even. I forgot I used to call you Pod Girl. I didn't see the E. How you doing? Pod Girl. Can't believe I used to call you that. Going straight in for the lurk. Just lurking, working on Christmas stuff. Wait, so so are we technically. Have I done this coast enough, do you think? Down here. I mean, the answer's no, because we haven't done the cliff. I think we might just bring it straight down. We could do what Wriggly Giggly says and do like 2 blocks at a time and bring it out. Or we could just go vertically straight down. I think I might do vertical because it's already overhanging the water. So, you're in the way, cow, sorry. Proper plot music again. Perfect music for a plot stream. Right, I just want to bring all that up to at least a surface level. And it's get onto the corner up here and bring it down so we know where we're stopping. A bit like we were doing with the buildings over at our main base earlier. As ever, you know what I'm like. Get the outline in and then fill it in. Stick it. Okay, let's put it this way, it's easier. Oh, that didn't go right. It's not like you code for your job plots. Well, that's not true. I do code for my job. Technically, what we use is a low-code software development thing, but there's still a lot of code involved. Because our junior developers don't use a lot of code, but they're just using the pure low-code stuff. But do have to kind of set things up while I'm using a lot of code. Ah! Yes. Where's my shovel? Turn this dirt into snow as well, shall we? This might look really weird. Especially as we've still got a hole over there, but... Mr. Block. There we go. Well, look, we're under the snow globes. That's pretty cool. Do we have a way out? Yeah, of course, go out the end. Figure there was a lot of colouring blocks and puzzles in your youth. Yes. Yeah, I did. I enjoyed a colouring book. I enjoyed word searches and those kind of things quite a bit. Yeah, I did enjoy, and yeah, logic puzzles and stuff. I got into those quite a bit when I was a teenager. I like your idea for an underground part of Snow Globe with powder snow entrance. Yeah, I think I might have to work on that. I think what we're actually going to put in the underground bit. Going to do that. It's actually quite difficult to get up. Gonna get up onto the beach here. Have a bite to eat. And then we're gonna fly round. I think it's gonna be the easiest way. Let's actually go and have a little look. What does it look like from out here? Not too bad. Obviously we missed a bit down here. And a little bit just here. Sort this bit out. That's that like a sore thumb from above. There. And then we'll go and have a look at this corner we've got over here as well. Try and fill in all these side bits. Bring the snow up a bit. goes quite deep quite quickly, doesn't it? This is actually where I could do with a Nautilus. Now that we've got the new update, that should be quite a useful thing. That's gone dark again. That's a good point. We could go and flame a snow globe actually before people get in. But to be honest, any of them would be fine. You can still make a huge underground. I don't know if anybody else is going to go underground. If we're the only one. I'm the only one. I never know if to say we or I when I'm streaming. But if we're the only ones doing it, then we'll have the whole space to ourselves. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with the underground bit. Make a big kind of grotto or a workshop. If you saw Mr. Beardstone's stream the other day, because they've been doing some work for Jingle Jam over there, over on Mr. Beardstone's channel, and actually the whole of the Just Create SMP. That won't melt, will it? Because it's placed snow. And yeah, he's got a plot world where people were making all sorts of Christmas-related stuff, and there's some really good ideas on there. So I might have to watch his stream back and then and nick some of those ideas, because they had proper golems that were essentially acting as Santa's elves in all these workshops, making all the presents and things. It was really cool. Some lovely ideas. It was all vanilla blocks as well. So at least it was for the most part. I don't know if I need to take it all the way down to the floor. I guess I do. Ow! Rude. Drowning at the same time, I mean. The competence is overwhelming. Need somewhere I can get up. There's a little ledge here. Suppose I should put my helmet back on. It's a really little tricky corner, this is. Probably neither of those wanted to go all the way up there. Actually, yeah, they will, because of the dirt goes all the way up. Right, we're kind of nearly there, I think. Fill some of this in. That one's one on top. There, yep, and up to there.
Twitch adverts in 5 minutes.
Oh, I hear you, Bob. I hear you. We'll probably raid out before we get to adverts. But we'll snooze them in a minute to make sure that happens. Okay, we'll cover that up. We'll cover that one up. Logistics are involved. Yeah. Snooze button. Oh, I think Dolph has already done it. Nice level. Okay, there's an annoying couple of friends. Free copper bar, don't mind if I do. Let's try and fill in that a little bit. Again, I'm not sure if I need to make it go all the way down. I don't know if anyone's going to be coming down and inspecting it at this level. As long as it looks, when you're coming in from above, that it's okay. Still bits missing. So we've got that, and that. And there's one up there that we want to cover up as well. Get up here and go and find it. Where have you gone? There it is, I see it. It's you. Okay, that's mostly done. A little bit messy still down that side under the water maybe, but better than it was. Oh, there's another one I missed. There's going to be loads like that, aren't there? And there's all this around here. I mean, we could just keep going. This is the problem with this. It's an endless task. We don't want to do the entire island because it's not all for the holiday district, for the winter holiday district. It's just our general holiday district. So we've got Halloween over there. We've got winter holiday stuff over here. And I think we'll be doing something for Easter as well on a different part of the island. So obviously we don't need it all covered in snow. But yes, we've made some progress, at least. And there's obviously a bit more covering up to do. Probably want to... I don't know if we want to hide districts from each other and have like almost a wall of snow, like a big snowdrift coming up here or something. Almost like a ski ramp to hide the Christmas district from a Halloween district. Or maybe we do want to blend together. I don't know. I don't know. But let's... Well, I was going to wander home, but I'll do that. I'll do that off camera. I'm going to make my way up off of the mycelium. I'm fed up standing on mycelium. I'll come over and stand by the portal, and then we'll find someone to raid. Thank you for snoozing them. Very kind of you. Secret Santa that way. Yep, can't miss it. Can't miss it. Did we do the maze? We did the maze during Halloween, I think, didn't we? The Warden Garden maze. Or maybe we didn't actually. Maybe we didn't do the maze. Well, maybe now's not the time. Now's not the time. But we'll come back and do the maze sometime. Okay. Oh, weird. Without my helmet on. Weird. There we go. Right, let's go and see who's around to raid, shall we? If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Well, see you next time. Sorry, runny nose. Not the best way to say goodbye. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Let me say bye-bye to the YouTubers. Off they go. Bye-bye, YouTubers.